Sorry, honey.
It's okay. I just started it after you came through. It's okay.
Huh?
It's okay. I just started it.
Okay. I'm done now. I was like, oh, shit. Cool. I just did back here, though.
No big
And
deal.
I'll eat later when you're done with your life. You on your live now?
Yeah, I did. People haven't got in here yet, though, so.
You can hear nice roosters.
Chickens.
Look at the difference, though, huh? I'm going to hit it with the weed eater, but for now.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Sharing some good old Colorado morning vibes with you, some angel blessings, some angel love and light. I know people are struggling out there, and mornings are very importante. Ooh, this heat's rough on my head. I'm gonna be got cooked bacon on my head. There we go. Oh, let's not fall. Don't fall. Alright. Sorry, guys. I'm burning my head. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it, Captain. It's too hot. How's everybody doing this morning? Drop a hey, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. It's maybe late morning, some people. Angels are already starting off. You gotta let go of yesterday. I know that. I can release the past and forgive everyone. Bloom like a flower today. Don't let your past hold you back from yesterday. Very, very importante. I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They are free and I am free to move into new glorious experiences. And red roses is a really big part of this message to whoever this is for. So if you were feeling some kind of way and this message is hitting you, it's definitely your message. And if you have a connection to red roses or a relative pops in, that's definitely your message. And you can hear the little I'm outside, so I've got chickens to the left of me and different varieties of birds. And then I've got people to the right of me, and it sounds like somebody's working on something right now. So, how's everybody's morning going? Good morning, chicken. Well, good morning. Start everybody's day out. Hello, Geo Peach. Good morning to you. Good morning, one dope medium soul. How are you? Would you like a message? Would you like an affirmation for the day from Louise Hay? I am giving out some morning messages, just sharing my angelic vibe with some folks. And here's a message, though. Good morning, Zach, Pamela. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Davia. it's your first time here, well, you're in for a treat, because Spirit brings people in various different ways, even our experienced people, because I've went to other people's lives. And yes, so I'm going to give one message out here. Life supports me. And this is about trusting the process of life, watering your garden, and plucking out the weeds. Life created me to be fulfilled. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. That is a very important message. So it's not just about, getting your garden and going and getting the fruit and stuff. You got to do the maintenance to the garden to get the fruit at the end. So that's a very big abundance message to someone out there. So I'll go in order, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. So Geo, Peach, let's see what message is for you. It is safe to look within. Sunflowers is a big message for you today. You got purple sunflowers. That's about connecting with spirit within you. No spirits within you. Anything that you need, if you connect with your higher self, you're going to receive it. And it's about duality, because you see the yellow sunflower over there. So you got to have courage. This is about connecting with your solar plexus. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. Very important message to look within you. Don't compare yourself to other people. There's that sunflower again. So I don't know if you knew someone with the sunflower connection, but maybe you're born in July, you're a Cancer. But sunflower is definitely your sign from spirit today. Hold on, one dope medium. I'm going to get you next. I'm dropping stuff. Hello, good morning, Graham Stacy. Thank you for the follow, Zach Pamela. I appreciate it. So, all right. Let's see, dope medium. Let's, thank you so much, Lori, for the roses. You're awesome. So let's see what message Spirit has for you. It's an affirmation for you to use today. So let me hear your feedback on what sunflowers mean to you, Geo Peach, because that's definitely a sign from Spirit today. The number 3 is relevant to you too. So, all right, one dope medium. Let's see what Spirit wants you to affirm today. And this was crazy. It came out yesterday. I claim my own power, and I lovingly create my own reality. And if you look, these are trees, and that's a map, okay? And what's even cooler is the numbers on here is 21, 22, 23, 24. If you take the 2 off, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty cool. This is about you need to explore more. You need to go out, make memories, go camping before camping's done. Go some kind of nature where you got trees. And 3's relevant to you too here. And you need to at least put aside a day to go out and have even a day camping trip. But you need to go out and explore, and you're going to meet more connections to people in your professional community. But you got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to reach out there. I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my experiences. So Spirit wants you to know that you have the power to manifest and create whatever you would like in your future here. But you got to go out there and connect with it. And writing is very, very a very big part of your manifestation part. So writing in your journal is a very big part. I see that leaf note, spiral notebook right there. Very important. And maybe you even have something that Spirit's saying to go look over your notebooks that you've written in, because you have an idea in there that you need to just move forward with. But you haven't felt maybe confident enough to move forward with. So, but Spirit's saying to go revisit that idea. Doors are open right now, so it's a really good time, and it's going to work this time. Even if it didn't work as well last time, it's going to work really well right now. So, all right, thank you guys for the host, or for the follows for me, the host. So awesome, thank you. I did that yesterday. Oh, I love that. Awesome, I'm glad you liked your message, One Dope Medium. Can I have one, please, Zach, Pamela? Sure. You guys are going to have to be patient with me because I got a lot of requests here, so I'm going to go back and forth. So I see this right now. Here's a message that Spirit wants you to know, though, Zach, Pamela. I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. And this is about mind, body, and soul. And you see the green and then like the teal and the purple. So it's like green, blue, and purple kind of. I don't know. I guess that's blue. It's like a teal blue. This is about looking things through the mind, body, and soul. So your soul's your heart. You can't close off your heart. You gotta look through things as they are, but also look through the eyes of truth, but also look through the eyes of compromising both of those and what makes you most happy. Don't be basing your opinions off of what Sally Joe at work thinks and what Mary Sue thinks, because that doesn't matter to you. It's your own life. You're in charge of it. So definitely I accept my uniqueness. And you were born this way. You were put on this earth to be different. You weren't supposed to go in normal flow because that's not part of your life path here. Your life script is to shake things up with your way of thinking, to make people think a different way because you have a different way of thinking. So learn how to present that idea to people in a grounded manner, and you'll be very accepted in the end. And if they don't accept you, they're not your people, and don't exert your energy on them. So let me know how that resonates. I love nature. Yes, you definitely, I'm feeling like you need to go on even like a weekend trip, One Dope Medium, to the pine, the redwoods up there, with the really big trees next to like San Francisco area. Even if you can just go and book a trip on Expedia, Spirit's saying like you literally need to just go do this random act of, I'm going to go take a trip to California for the weekend and go set up a weekend for 2 nights or something. I really see you being able to do this under $200, something around there. Maybe 5. But Spirit's saying that you can do this and they'll help provide you the money to do this. You need to take time out for yourself because you give out a lot of love and light to other people, and now it's really time literally for you to just decompress and be one with nature, because that's how Spirit's going to fill you up so you can continue on your journey. Because as spiritual workers, we tend to get we go through these periods of being really amped up and really ready to save the world, and then we have other days that we'd rather just crawl in bed and not do anything, and then we get up in our head, that's all we do, and that's because we're tired. So it's time for you to take a rest. It's definitely, yeah, see, look, and I balance my masculine and feminine side. So it's about, one, that doesn't make you who you are. It's about, angels have both masculine and feminine energies. It just depends on which one's coming out more. Mine is about balancing my masculine side because I was taught to live in my masculine. And so the masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and harmony. I am at peace and all is well. Definitely root chakra. Work on your root chakra. Know that you're awesome and that power is within you. I'm seeing the sunlight like in your soul, and it's within your soul. So I love this. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Lori. DS Swanker. I can give you a message. I haven't given you one yet, but thank you, Jess. I needed to hear this. You're welcome, One Dope Medium. I love that too. So this is a pretty much a collective. If this resonates with you, definitely, claim the message. Spirit works in different ways. If you're here, something here is supposed to mint for your ears. So this makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome, Zach Pamela. I love that. I visited the Redwoods before, and it's amazing. My best friend lives in California. Well, One Dope Medium, I feel that you need to hurry up and make a quick random. That's where you're just like, you're random about it, and you're like, hey, bestie, I want to come to California and have a weekend with you. Let's do it. You can't plan for that. You got to have these random acts. This is what is going to get your sacral going again and your root chakra feeling, because you know what? If you spend money on yourself and you don't do it all the time, but you really just like, I need to go feel good, Spirit's going to help you replenish that money. No problem. I've made $500 in a day. Go and it would make you feel really good to just have a random weekend, a random day trip. Spirit says you deserve it. D Swank, I think it was D Swankster. Here's your message. I trust the process of life. This is about the garden I was talking about here, the seeds, flowers. We all know it takes a moment for a garden to grow and for the flowers to even become flowers, because they start out as little seeds, okay? But when you start planting them and you give them nutrients and you give them water and you give them sunlight and air and a nurturing environment to be in, guess what? They grow up to be these guys. There's that sunflower again. Sunflower is very prominent for as a symbol out there, as a sign for someone. So, and know that we're all in different stages of life here. Where are you at? Are you in the seed process? Are you in the sprouting process? Are you in the even getting it together process where you're even getting your tools together? Where are you at in your process? And don't degrade yourself wherever you're at in your process, because we're all in different stages. But you need to know where you're at in this stage. And even if you're in the blooming, you've already flowered, you've already got this done. Life is amazing. You can always find something out there that will fulfill you. But if you're in this stage, definitely go and step out of your comfort zone, because you've never experienced everything. No human on earth can ever experience everything. Remember that. So, and so here's your affirmation. There's a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings to me only good and only positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me to my highest good. And again, sunflower. Sunflower is about being supported, about having somebody you can lean on. You can find that person. You can create that person in your life if you don't have them currently. But again, you need to start doing things that are going to enhance this probability of it happening. So would love to visit California again. Well, my friend, start doing, when you get time, just start looking for flights. Look on Expedia and look for putting together vacation packages for like a day weekend. And I'm telling you, it's fun. I've done it. And Spirit's going to give you a little blessing and give you like this crazy deal on a vacation for the weekend. So start looking, and you're going to be like, I have to do this. And you're going to have to forego something maybe, but not really, because Spirit's going to give you this money. you're gonna be blessed. Like, this is a little present Spirit's gonna help you out with for helping people. Because you help people all the time, and when you're helping people all the time, that's how it works. That's how it works. That's part of your payment from Spirit. So I'm going through a custody with my son right now. Oh no, that's not fun, Zach, Pamela. I have been there. My custody battle lasted a year. The torment and the craziness lasted for about 5 years, but I stuck through it, and ultimately the whole thing that I can tell you that is the best advice is do not engage. Pride will, I'm gonna preach this every time I get up on here. Pride will get you nothing but in trouble and get you in a very sticky predicament. What saved me through my custody battle is all the torment, all the text messages that I got sent. I did not respond in a vulgar, cruel, reactive way. I was just like, wow, I can't believe you're talking to me this way. Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. That's my favorite. That'll shut a narcissist down every time. Do not react, and know that if it's meant to be, I prayed to my angels, and I was just talking about that this morning, that this was before my spiritual awakening too, and but I've always prayed, to my Creator. I've just always done that. I grew up in a Church of Christ Christian church, so of course I did. But I, through my whole debacle of, like, because he took it to the limit, like he took it beyond the limit of what crazy is, and I made it, and I'm very proud of that. But you know what, I prayed to my higher power through all this, and like a miracle literally popped up. So he was mad, my ex was mad that all of a sudden he tried to make a DCFS call on me, and made up this whole thing, and made the worker come out and come to my apartment and check out my apartment. That was the most humiliating experience, because I had a nice apartment. It was clean. I didn't have very much because he took it all from me, but I had what I could, and I got what I could at any moment. And my daughter was well taken care of, and he just kept making up all these allegations, saying I was taking her to school in dirty clothes, and I was like, this was not happening. And when my worker came over there to write this report about me, and she sat on my bed, and she's like, I'm so sorry that he did this to you. We know that this is false. And she's like, this is my fun little miracle that popped in, because it was around Christmas time. And she said, once a year, we help out moms that are going through this, that we know are the victim. So I can either pay your rent or get you guys clothes. And I was like, well, hey, my rent's $700. You can pay my rent. And they paid my rent. And I said, so should I send my ex a thank you card, a Christmas card for getting my rent paid for Christmas? Like, this is a bonus. So that was one of the little miracles that happened. I got my Christmas. We all know that's the hardest month to pay rent on when you're a single mom. I got my rent paid because he made her come out and tour my house for no reason. I was like, you want some tea? Like, I'll get some croissants, like, it's very awkward when you're really not in the wrong and you're not that kind of person to have those people show up. So, let me know how the message that you like, that I just read you, D Swinkster. So I agree with that. Spirit speaks in any way we will hear it. Yep. Especially. So Connie, if you want a message, I can get you a message, Connie. Good question, and love the message. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. And I also have a Patreon, guys, and a YouTube channel, and I'm going to be giving out a total of 5 memberships this month for the month of August to my Patreon for free. It would be on the first tier is $12.12, and you get daily angel support message. And then the first month's free, and then you just pay $12.12 a month. And I'm going to give that out free, the first month free, to the first, I'm going to pick 5 people this month. So each live, I'm going to pick 1 viewer, maybe 2. I'm going to pick 2 viewers, so I'll do 6 when I mention this. So I'm going to pick 2 viewers each live to go and give out a free subscription to my Patreon. So if you need support and you'd like an angel message and just some positive messages, and you get discounts on my other stuff, all you gotta do is like my YouTube channel and follow me on TikTok and share this live. Very, very simple. So this is for somebody out there as well. Will rental property be successful when we purchase it? Let's see what the fairies. I'll get out the fairies for that. This is my little fairy angels. So that's amazing. Thank you, Zach Pamela. Hey girl, how are you, Shannon? Give my girl Shannon a follow. She's like the greatest creator because she's part of our Gen X. I love the Gen X generation because we're just a whole different type. We're not part of like our parents' generation, which were like the 50s generation. We're like a different, more rebellious, but more fun rebellious. But I love your stuff and I love your content. You crack me up all the time. Cracks me up. And it's awesome you live in North Carolina. So let's see. Will your rental property be successful? So trust your intuition and beauty. So see the grace. See the grace and the beauty in the situation, but also go with your intuition. So try to not overstep. Don't go into it too fast. I feel like it will, but you gotta be present in the moment and you gotta expect delays and you gotta expect the unexpected. So it's very important to put on your best face and your best attitude towards it and know if it's meant to be, it will happen. You're gonna hit maybe a couple bumps, but there's not anything that you can't deal with. So allow yourself mentally right now to know, hey, I'm gonna go through a process. Even when I bought my trailer, it was a whole process. And that was just buying a trailer through a trailer park, and it was like $40,000, and I've never signed so much paperwork, and never had so much fear in my life because there's a lot of little stuff that they can fit into the paperwork. But make sure you get good counsel. Good counsel. And living in the moment, making music. When you get stressed out about this, maybe listen to music. If you play music, you gotta release this worry energy though, because it blocks your manifestations. So, but you can ultimately, I feel like it's a really good thing. It's going to happen, but just brace yourself for the unexpected things that's going to happen. And most of all, see the magic of nature and quiet time. Go sit outside. Go find a forest. Go find a meadow. Go find somewhere that's that quiet spot, lake, creek. Go find that time to connect with nature and just be peaceful. That's what meditation's all about. It's about just sitting there and not worrying about all these mundane things that we go through as humans. This is not what angels go through. This is like humans, people. We're here as spiritual beings learning human lessons. So just roll with it, but take time to fill your soul. You need to fill your soul back with peace and some sunlight. Sunlight helps depression. It helps fill up your vitamin D as well. And it helps heal your sacral. Dancing. Like how the gypsies dance, Shakira dances. You need to release all that stuff you're holding in your hips, because you've got stuff in your hips that you are storing, and it's past repressed emotions. And also, I'm just going to go ahead, and since Spirit wants me to go ahead, something to do with either your kid or your family unit. It's about achieving harmony together and just showing gratitude that you have this, but not worrying about it. Know everything's going to work out well, and there's peace. There's love there. I really feel that. And there's healing there. But you got to reconnect with the joy of family. And if you've had bad experiences before with family, time to not just release it, breaking free. Breaking free from forgiving, releasing, especially if you have a parent that's not on the same mindset as you. Release that energy, because you're not your parents, you're not your trauma, and your financial flow is going to come. Look at this. You got miracle healing in the works. Fairies want you to know that it's about getting in the flow. Start doing things that make you feel successful. Release the things that don't make you feel successful. If they're toxic patterns, toxic things that you do that you know are not for maybe your highest good, release those things. Start doing things that are for your highest good. And this is going to open up more doors of opportunity. And biggest thing, this message is coming. And if one don't medium, if you're still here, that vacation message is strongly coming out, because it's about having fun. Even if you only get to have 1 or 2 days, go have the 1 or 2 days. Spirit is confirming it is necessary. It is needed. A mental health break is needed. Go have fun. The power of laughter can heal so many things, because when you raise your vibration, that's where the miracles start being possible. You've got to raise your vibration, though, guys. So let me know if this is resonating with you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely some healing coming there out there for some of you, and there's some financial windfall that's coming. A new opportunity is coming too. Check that out. But biggest thing is to rise above problems. Know your opportunities are coming. There's the light at the end of the tunnel you're looking for. See the light. You see that? Ooh, the light. Break free from all the nonsense and the chaos. Know that if you rise above, you're gonna get that opportunity. Know that you have unlimited opportunities that are gonna come to you, but your opportunities are only gonna come to you on the level of vibration that you are currently vibrating on or working towards. Okay, so if you're not working towards being a professional, if you don't care about your spelling or how you talk, or if you curse a lot and you can't just not curse when you're in a professional setting. I had this talk many times and people were like, that's who I am. Well, yeah, that's who toxic me is too. But when I go out and talk to people, if I curse, that's because I really need to get your attention, because I can find a lot of bigger words that are not vulgar, that are smart, that will get your attention without dropping F-bombs. So that's a little message for someone out there today, because I cussed like a sailor, Sometimes I still do. If I get a low vibration, yes, I do cuss like a sailor, but I own it and I work on it. And when I get on here, I don't like to cuss. It's not because I'm just sappy and simple, and no, because if you start just cussing and it becomes like more than a 5-minute conversation, I kind of tune out. I can't, I'm not hearing those words because they don't have any effect on me. My dad cussed and dropped the GD bomb all day long when I was a kid. And that's what really got me into. I don't like that. I don't like it. And I used to say it a lot. And then I was like, I don't like this in you. Why are you doing the thing that you didn't like in your father? Yeah, we're not doing that. Goodbye. 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 Pew. All right, guys. So, hold on. I'm touching buttons over here. How's everybody doing this morning? You're welcome, Mons. Hope this, I love to hear your guys' input. I can't find the button. There we go. I found the button, guys. I'm on here early this morning because you can hear the birds and everything. Just typing. I'll be right back with you guys. All right. There we go. So, to add on to that message, I am open and receptive to new avenues of income. So there's definitely a prosperity opportunity, but you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone and know that this is a legit thing, but it's going to be up to you because there's no glass ceiling on how much money you can make. It's only when you work for someone. If you invest into yourself and you decide to take a chance on that side hustle, invest in that side business, you can be receiving different forms of income. Instead of all these bills, you'll receive different envelopes with different checks in it. You just have to be creative and think outside the box. You can be an ambassador for Amazon right now, and it's doing drop shipping, so it's fulfilling orders online. It's very simple. You can do drop shipping a number of ways. But electronic, you can do if you're good at office work. You can go edit people's podcasts. They need help with that. You can be social media managers. You can be my social media manager. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with your talents, but be open to new ways of receiving income. I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. I am an unlimited being, accepting from an unlimited source in an unlimited way. Somebody has a block from receiving, or being able to say thank you or speak on this. So I'm having this really big block in my throat. So I'm going to start this over again. I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. I am an unlimited being, accepting from an unlimited source in an unlimited way. I am blessed beyond my fondest dreams. That's a powerful message for someone out there. Go ahead and claim this message if this is for you. And I do private readings. I just put that in there. My link's in the bio. I'm doing a special, $24.44. It's like 30-minute reading. We get some pretty deep messages, though, for those 30 minutes. And it's on a virtual call, so Zoom or Google Duo. But this other message comes, I am beautiful and everybody loves me. Ooh. Hold on. And you're radiant like the sun. I'm beautiful and everybody loves me. I radiate acceptance and I am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. I am beautiful and everybody loves me. I radiate acceptance and I am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. So with all of these messages right here, somebody is about to have a new opportunity, like the sun's about to shine on you. These stars, you're about to be a star. You're about to have that angelic magic energy come and surprise you. So get excited. Know that you have opportunities coming. Look, in different forms. You may have it, you may find it in a newspaper, telephone. You may get a phone call back, an opportunity by phone. You may go somewhere and go to an interview. I definitely feel like somebody's going to get an email. You're going to get an opportunity, but you're going to have to be confident and know that you're deserving of this opportunity. You're a beautiful soul. Maybe you're down on your luck at the moment, but it's nothing lasts forever, not even life. So take time to go within you and find the magic and know that you're beautiful and you're deserving of opportunities. Your angels are listening to you, but it's about when the angels answer you, are you going to pick up that call? Are you going to answer that call? Or are you going to let it go to voicemail? Angels heard your predicament. They're sending different people in your life to help you get out of this predicament. Are you going to be strong enough to take their hand and walk in faith? Because sometimes it's a test of faith and you don't get to know all the answers. Here's another important message. The point of power is always in the present moment. We're just talking about going down the path of life. The point of power is always in the present moment. So see, he doesn't know what's around the bend right here with this tree. It's blocked, but maybe he can see it, but he's pacing himself. You got to pace yourself. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe. I am free. You always can move forward. Don't go backwards. Rip off those rear view mirrors. Stop going backwards in your life. That timeline does not exist anymore. We only have forward. Okay, if you royally messed up, I've royally messed up before. Felt like I did. I felt like the end of the world was happening. I've literally felt that way before. I get it. But you got to pick yourself up, even if you sat down and you're like, I'm not getting back up. You got to get back up and you got to move down the road. to a different viewpoint. It gets better, I promise. Just like this light, it's got to get better. Jeez. I have to fight the light. Fight the light. That's the most redonkulous thing I've ever heard of. A light worker fighting the light. Hold on, guys. You're very welcome, Nikki. I'm glad that this message helped you. Keep getting bright. Ooh, I got some roses. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're awesome. Let's see. This light is not working for me. Not working. Thank you for the roses. That's really awesome. You made my day. So, all right. Well, I'm going to get a few more messages out here, and then it's a weird time of morning, so it's like the sun's beating down on me. And I don't want to have to go set up all over there because that's just a whole thing. So we'll get a couple more messages. And I'm going to do this often. So like I said, I do private readings. If you want to support me and you aren't able to afford a private reading, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or if you have a minimal amount of money, you can subscribe to my Patreon. I have plenty of programs. I wanted to make tools accessible because it doesn't have to cost $1 million for it to work. I do have my programs that are more intensive that do cost more because they are labor intensive and they're intensive on both of it, so it's worth the money. But when I've made different tiers so everybody can feel like they can have angelic healing, because everybody should get rewarded, right? Nobody should be left out. It's very important. Today, the message is teamwork. Stop leaving people out. Everybody needs to be a part of the process. So let me know if I got really dark, guys, because this lighting hates me. Does not like me. All right. And so if I'm really dark, I'll turn the channel around. But when I replay these, it's like my face isn't dark, like it's looking to me right now. So I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. Keyword other people's. I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. And it's about mind, body, and soul. Connect with that. It's always good to have other people's input, but ultimately you're the decision maker. That is one benefit of being an adult. And I tell people that when they want to try to tell me what to do, I'm like, hey, I had to go with the flow for so many years till I was 18, okay, to legally be able to say, hey, I'm the boss. I run my life. If you don't like my decisions and they really bother you that much, you can remove yourself from my life, unfortunately. But other than that, I run my life. I'm the boss. And I'll gladly listen to your opinion, but ultimately I make the decision. I make the final call in my life of what I'm doing. So it is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. Okay? Spirit's really saying about connecting with your solar plexus, your courage. Also, connect with your heart. See through the eyes of your heart. Don't close off your heart when making decisions. Just don't make decisions with emotions, okay? Make sure they're balanced, grounded emotions. But don't make a decision in the heat of the moment of being mad. That's really important. And people are entitled to their opinions. People have opinions all day long, and it's because they don't believe in what I believe in because it doesn't make sense to them because they've never proven it to be true. When you prove something to be true, all of a sudden you have a different outlook on stuff, and people are all nice and aren't rude about stuff. But when you don't understand stuff, that's when people literally are rude about stuff, because they don't believe it exists. If you don't believe something exists and something, people keep telling you something does exist, you're not going to get a good outcome from that. Because like, I'm a spiritual person, but it doesn't mean I believe in all beliefs. I am open to listen and decipher whether I like a belief or not, but I'm not going to adopt every belief that I listen to. I like to have knowledge, because knowledge is the key to this world. If you want to be successful, fill this up. Stop worrying about filling up your house with shoes and cars and trying to beat the Joneses. Fill up your brain, because this will bring unlimited joy and happiness. And once you fill this up, you can create out there. But you can't create out there if you have an empty one of these. So for those people out there that live on nothing but Red Bulls, fast food, and prayers, that's the fastest route to burnout. And somebody needs to hear that out there right now, because you're burning the candle at both ends. You're not filling yourself with good anything. And that's why, and it actually burns out your intelligence. Crazy. I don't know if you guys know that, but there's chemicals they put in fast food that will lower your intelligence. Therefore, a really messed up thing is in the hood, there's a bunch of fast food places, and that's because it's population control. Just gonna throw that out there. If you guys wanna chime in on that, you go ahead, but I'm just letting you know. There's stuff they're putting in our food, water supply. They've done it for years, but no, that's a really good reason to stop intaking all this fast food. It's okay to have everything in moderation, okay? I'm not saying you need to just go off and not have stuff, but limit like your like really processed fast foods, because it's not feeding your brain. Stuff that feeds your brain looks like a brain, like a walnut. You crack it open, it looks like your brain. Eat those kind of foods. Avocados. Did you know that avocado has a benefit not only of being healthy, but also there's a chemical in there that helps with your depression. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man down, man down. There's a chemical in avocados that reacts with your brain, and it helps you be less depressed. So if you eat some avocado sandwiches all the time, definitely you're gonna start feeling good. And I noticed when I don't see, people ruined it in America for me personally. I like avocado slices. If I eat avocado toast, it's because they're in big chunks slices like apples, okay? But they're smushy, so they're good. And then I put hummus and stuff like that for my avocado toast. And I notice if I eat that in the morning, by lunchtime, I don't have this hangry feeling. I don't feel irritable. I chose to be a vegetarian 3 years ago, personally, because I just, I have a healthcare back story of the, I gotta show you guys this. Look at the cloud. How cool is that? For all you people that like to lay and look at the clouds and make shapes that look like a little dragon, had to show you guys that. I'm a dork. So definitely, to get good out, you gotta put good in. So yes, I don't like the way I feel after eating fast food. I feel lethargic afterwards. See, Nikki, I always tell my daughter she's gonna turn into one. She'll eat as many as she can. What a beautiful view. Thank you. Yeah, this sun's not working with me though. Definitely though, if it's okay to eat fast food. I like some fast food, and one day I just went on a binge for like the past couple of weeks. I'll go ahead and let out a little confession. Because I haven't been eating a bunch of carbs. I've really been eating like beans and rice because I want to, and noodles and like stir fries and stuff, but I haven't been eating enough more vegetables. And I went on this carb thing. Like I just devoured a lot of carbs, like a lot of breads, a lot of donuts. In the past couple weeks, I just had this craving and I was like, okay. And then I felt really terrible after I consumed all those carbs. But it's okay because I was like, your body wants this. Feed your body what it's telling you to feed. When I was pregnant a long time ago, when I was like 16, I had this weird thing that I wanted to eat broccoli. And that's why I knew I could be a vegetarian. Like, who has a hankering for some broccoli? Ooh, I was like, broccoli. And especially if I got some cheese on it or some butter. Even just butter and broccoli made me extremely happy. Like, that's weird. But I know that I really like vegetables, and you're not going to be hungry being a vegetarian, by the way, if you consume foods full of protein, okay? Because I'm not hungry, and I don't have, I'm not anemic either. I don't have a bunch of bruises on me because I simply eat a bunch of avocados. I eat a lot of beans, which are good for you for anemia. And I think they have vitamin K in them too. But I eat a lot of nuts. I eat a lot of protein-based, like mushrooms. I do eat carbs, but I balance them in my food. So just saying, you can be a vegetarian and you can not be so, you're not going to be hungry, okay? Because my guy is like almost 300 pounds and he's not hungry. He's like 250, 280. And he's a vegetarian too, and we're just fine. I eat a lot of wraps, a lot of hummus. So here's a message that fell out. My home is a peaceful haven. Somebody really needs to know this. Your home is your castle. You got to treat it as such. And if it doesn't feel like that, you need to get in order to make it peaceful for you. I bless my home with love. I put love in every corner, and my home lovingly responds with warmth and comfort. I am at peace. If you have been arguing in your house lately, you need to get some sea salt, Himalayan pink sea salt. Put in some containers, put it in on your mantle or whatever, and definitely either light some incense or light some sage, because that lingering negative energy from the argument is preventing you from moving forward, from healing this, because it's still lingering in the air. So Spirit wants whoever that's for to know, and you'll know who it is. If you're not feeling like your home's your castle, you can, even if you need to move and to make it feel better. Yeah. The sun is driving me nuts. You need to move, though, if you need to do what makes you happy, ultimately, in the end. There we go. Ultimately, you need to treat your home like a castle. You need to make it cozy. If you've been not vacuuming or putting the dishes off, it'll be beneficial for you to go clean your kitchen, clean your living room, make a cozy space for you. Even if it's really bad, then do it one day at a time. Or you can even devote a week to one room if it's, depending on how much we've let stuff go. Because it's not bad. Don't beat yourself up if this is you. We've all been there. When I see a house and it's almost like hoarders, I'm like, that's called depression. This is called when we just check out. And it's okay if you've been there. I've been there before. But my dad was so neurotic about cleaning. I've always been called Messy Jessie, okay? But I've always had an organized mess. But all my mates have always complained that I have little organized piles in my bedroom. And it's always my side of the bed, and I have a little organized pile of stuff. I know somebody else shares this with me out there. And my ex-narcissist would get so crazy, and he loved to complain about my side of the bed. And then if I didn't clean it up, he would clean it up. And that was fantastic, because every time he went to go clean up my stuff, he was like, here, it's organized, and this is how it shall remain. And I'm like, great, I can't find anything. Thanks for organizing my stuff. Please don't organize my stuff. I would very much appreciate you not to organize my stuff. So bless my home with love. Okay, I put love in every corner, and my home lovingly responds with warmth and comfort. I am at peace. Somebody needs to get some flowers, get some plant life, get some greenery. All my greenery went inside. We went to Home Depot and Lowe's. You can go to the clearance racks in the garden department, or you can get the stuff that's on sale that maybe not look so great, but you can get, they stuff so many plants in there. You can actually separate them, plant them in different ones. So we bought 3 plants and we turned it into like 8. Okay? Like, we have a jungle now growing, and they're ivy plants. So get something like Christmas cactuses. The succulents are really good because you can just break them and put them in pots. But you need to put some love and light. You need to put some energy, something that's alive in your house. Open up your curtains. Take advantage that it's warm right now and let your house clear out. Opening up the windows, lighting sage, like I said, incense, that works too. So my daughter is 6. Nikki says my daughter's 16. She's pregnant too. She's due on 9/11. She'll be 17 this month. Wow. That is a lot to take in for you. But you know what? I was 16 and I was pregnant and nobody wanted me at all. It's like the moment I showed up pregnant, everybody's like, well, I don't want a baby here. And it was the weirdest thing to me, because I was like, ultimately, I'm family. Why don't you want a baby here? Because you're going to get past the whole age thing, and it's going to end up being a human being that's a part of your family. And I lost mine at 16, and that was not fun. Not fun. And I was 15, turned 16 when I got pregnant. So yeah, it took me a whole nother couple years to turn 18, which was not beneficial for me. But just love her. All you can do with your kids is love them and try to do what you can for them. But don't hold resentment for what happened, and just because God wanted it to happen. He's the one, our Creator's the one in charge of making life. We aren't. And there's some kind of karmic lesson here on it, but it was eventually going to happen, and all you can do is love your child and be there for it, because ultimately now you got another human being to pull through this life too, and it's not going to go away. Like, pregnancy is one of those things for y'all that are going out there. As much as you don't want to deal with your kid who's going through it, the kid don't want to go through it either, and they're still dumb. We're still dumb going, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't really think that would happen, because I was always queen of saying, this will never happen. It happened. And it hit hard when everybody made me almost homeless and just said, shoo, we're not dealing with you. I got yelled at for trying to get food out of the refrigerator, guys. Like, I lived in terrible conditions, and I reread my report when I went to the doctor, and they're taking notes on you, by the way. So when you go in there all manic, they're taking all these notes on you, because they were like, she keeps losing weight in her pregnancy, and we're ultimately, because I wasn't eating and I was throwing up the whole time. And I was just having people be mean to me, and my ex was cheating on me. It was a great time. Good times, good times. So when I was pregnant with my daughter I froze. I couldn't do anything because I lost it at 5 months. So I was like, I was just happy for every day that I passed 5 months. And I was like happy when she just got out. I was just like, because I was big. I got up to 215 my second pregnancy. So that's funny. I had the yin and yang, right? Because I gained 70 pounds. And it wasn't because I was eating bad. It was, I don't know. It was like all water weight. It was crazy. I had the weirdest second pregnancy too. Life supports me. This message is coming up again. So I'm sorry you had to go through that. I support you support her wholeheartedly. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you support your daughter, because all you can do is support them at that point. They already done. It's like when your kid gets in trouble at some point. Okay, lesson learned, I'm grounded. Now can we move on with life? You know, you can't continue to be mad at them. And it was weird how they continued to drag it on. Like, you're going to continue to be mean to me. I'm sorry. I know I messed up. This is my lifelong lesson that I have to deal with, you know? So I'm really glad that you are supporting your daughter, because that's all that matters. So the way I see it, it's already stressful for her. Why make it worse? I could never not support her. Well, that's like the most awesome thing to ever hear, because I didn't hear that. I'm sorry I lost a baby at 5 months when I was 15 too. Yeah, mine was a stillborn, so I actually had to bury her, and that was even more traumatizing. And then, like, 2 weeks after it all happened, the guy that I was living with, his grandma came in and told me to go get a job. She said, "Are you just going to sit around and just feel sorry for yourself?" And I was like, well, I was thinking about it, you know, and I never got grief counseling, so it really traumatized me many, many years. And I'm getting better. Like, June 3rd was her birthday that all this happened, and her name's Delilah. And when you have these babies, they stay with you during this lifetime, just so you know, because she still shows up in my life. So it's kind of crazy. Like, I have a child here on earth, but I also have one in spirit. And like, I have a child oracle card. And sometimes when I'm really stressed out, it'll just all of a sudden appear in like the middle of my bed or something. And I'm like, hello, because I have my angel baby up there. And it's pretty awesome to know that it's okay if they're not here with you in this lifetime. It's because they chose not to be here, because they saw something that we don't know about, and they didn't want to make it harder, because I don't know, they had their own thing, they made their decision. So ultimately it's not your fault however the baby got lost, because it was ultimately the child who decided, I'm not going to go there. And it's usually because it would prevent something in your life purpose of why you're down here. So everything happens for a reason. Try not to beat yourself up, and know that it's nothing you did. That's not your department. The Creator is in charge of life, and we're just the vessel for it. So it took me many years to know that, because I just thought it was all my fault, but it wasn't. It was divinely happened. There's a divine plan to everything, and she wasn't supposed to come here. I would have been tied to that crazy psycho family for the rest of my life, and that's not how I want to spend out my days. Thank you. Those people are off the chain. They take it to the next level, and they showed me what crazy was at age 14. The guy that I made my boyfriend at age 14, he was 3 years older than me, and he ended up getting checked into a mental health hospital, getting diagnosed as schizophrenic. And that's a very awkward thing. We were already together 4 years, and he lost his mind. And I've actually watched the process of someone losing their mind and then fully just going out to nowhere land. And I'm very proud of myself, though, that at 18, I said, yeah, that's enough of that. And I kicked him out, and I literally took him back home, dropped him off, and said, he's your guys' problem to his mom. Okay? That sounds cold-hearted, but I am 18 years old. You are now 21. Okay? You need to get it together, sir. And if you can't get it together and you have a medical condition, I did myself that justice by releasing myself, because he was doing things like putting my friend who lives in the neighborhood that grew up with him. I ended up making friends with her, and she told me that he was doing things like putting cats in microwaves and awful things. And he stalked me. He terrorized me for like a year. So I just had to let that person go. And I at least did at least I took him. Well, I think I made them come pick him up. I don't know. He had to go. I was like, Beyonce, to the left, get out of my house. I took back my power and my self-worth that day, because I was like, this is not how I imagine my life, nor am I committed to this. So if you're in a toxic relationship, you get your power whatever crazy way you might have to do it, and you do not deserve to be treated like that. I promise. I am willing to let go. I am willing to let go. I am willing to let go. This is an affirmation. About to wrap this up. So, yes, they do. I agree. Their soul wasn't ready to be here on this earth. Yes. And so, but your babies in heaven still need you to be strong, because you're going to go into a different astral realm. You're going to go into a different living. So I figure when I reincarnate, because I believe in past lives and reincarnation, when I reincarnate my next lifetime, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be like Betty White awesome for me, because I've taken this lifetime to work on this. I've always been curious about the why and the how and the helping people. And that's because this lifetime's been so challenging, because next lifetime's going to be a piece of cake. I'm going to be having money overflowing, and I'm not going to have these terrible people in my life, because I'm going to learn my lessons here and carry that energy over into the next life. So a sign from our angels right there. Yes. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. That's very powerful. You can create your reality. You're in charge of your life experiences. Sometimes there are things that are out of your control, experiences that are out of your control, but what you can control is you, and you can control how you respond and not react to things. So if you get wound up, I've been on this past 5-year journey of learning how to release all this anger, learning how to release all this irritation, all this low vibe energy, because I've been fed it since I was born. Okay, I've been around narcissists since I was born. If you've been around narcissists, don't beat yourself up for not being the kindest person, not the most open, receptive person all the time. Maybe being a little rigid in your thinking sometimes. We all go through it, and that's what these karmic lessons are about. But the awesome thing is you can give yourself a high five if you're actually trying to change and learn these lessons. Because I'm tired, my soul's tired, and you can't run away from your lessons. If they're your lessons to learn, you're gonna have to learn them one way or the other. But you know what? They get harder every time you run away from them, or every time you don't learn them. So take the opportunity today. Angels want you to take the opportunity today. If you have a challenge in front of you, be like a bull. Go on head on and like a goat. Just go forward and tackle it. Don't let things hold you back. I need to hop off here, but I will watch for your lives. I support you. Awesome. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. And like I said, if you guys go and subscribe and to my YouTube channel, and you want to be a part of my free Patreon giveaway, all you got to do is send, there's a link in my link tree that says send Jess a message, and you can send your email there, and I can also sign you up for the newsletter. So I am willing to let go. That is a big message I'm going to leave you guys with today. And I'm telling you, opportunities are coming, because right before I'm going to hop off here, I'm going to share this. I open new doors to life with the new opportunity message, the miracle healing message, and the financial flow message. This right here is a sign that your abundance is coming to you. Walk through those opportunities Walk through the doors of opportunity. Okay? Stop standing at the door with nobody behind it that's not there. It's like going Halloween trick-or-treating and you're sitting waiting for the person with no lights on to come answer the door. You're wasting your time. You could get your abundance, your candy if you keep going. But if you sit at that door waiting for... And then they get to the door and all they do is yell at you. So don't stand at those doors. Just keep going. If one door shuts, another door is going to open. Rise above problems. Rise above it. Don't let the energy, people's negative energy pull you down today. But I open doors to life. Put your walking shoes on. That's coming across right now. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. So you got to show gratitude for what you have. And if you have a bike and you want to get a Mercedes, give gratitude for that bike, because that bike can get you places faster than your feet can. But give gratitude for having your feet if you don't have the bike, because at least you can get farther than somebody can without feet. Give gratitude for what you have. And if it's for your highest good, believe that Spirit is going to ultimately bless you with it. But you got to start taking actionable steps, and you got to make a game plan. Start thinking, taking more time to think of, what can I do today that's going to be successful, that's going to be a positive thing to do. Because sometimes just walking in positive energy will do more for you than worrying, because worry will get you nowhere, but positive thinking will. So one thing about society, when they say you're daydreaming, you damn right I'm daydreaming. I want to get out of this matrix. I want better. And I'm not limited. I can do what I am called to do, whether it makes sense to you or not. So break free from the normal mindset. And if you're called to do something, follow that. That's Spirit. That's your God. That's your Creator coming down to say, hey, it's time. I've opened up these doors, so stop holding the past results and comparing them to your future, because you don't know what your future results are, and you don't know when a miracle is going to happen. That's why they're miracles. They just randomly happen. Yesterday, I had a random miracle after I got off my live. I went and had limited amount of money, but I needed to get a few things, and I got 2 discounts, one after the other. I went to one place, got a discount, went to the next place, had store credit. Okay, that is a little mini miracle. That's why I say focus on your little mini miracles that you get today, because your angels love to bless you with them, but you got to ask for them. Free will says we have to ask, so all you got to do is say, angels, please help me. I can't do this alone today. And then surrender your problem and let it go, and go do something that changes your perception and gets your mind off of it. Go journal, go listen to music, go dance, go write, go do something. Okay, get your mind off of it. Because if you ever, it's like when you lost your keys and you came back and you're like, finally are like, okay, I give up. I'm not going to keep stressing about this. And all of a sudden they just appear. Same thing. That's how manifestations work. So, Nathaniel B. masked Bernie Sanders. I don't know. I don't look like a boy. So if that's for me, I don't know. Have a wonderful day, Nikki, as well. So yeah, definitely, if you guys are curious about the Patreon, I'm giving out memberships this month of August, free for the first month, and then it's only $12 after that. I'm willing to forgive. We're going to leave you guys with this. So releasing the past is a really big thing today. Forgive yourself if you've made a mistake also. It's not just about forgiving people, other people. Forgive yourself. It's a learning lesson. If you didn't pass the test last time, just get it, study, okay? The student needs to study and you'll pass your test, I promise. Forgiveness of myself and others releases me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is a gift to myself. I forgive and I set myself free. So thank you, beautiful souls, for jumping on here with me today. It's been so lovely to give you guys these angel messages. I appreciate all your support. If you would like to know more details about my Patreon membership, I'm giving out, like I said, out of gratitude, I'm going to give out 5 memberships this August. And all you got to do is subscribe to my stuff and give me a review, and it's easy peasy. But send me an email if you're interested, and that'll also enter you into my little thing, and I'll announce it next week. We'll go ahead and see how the rest of this week goes, and on Monday I will announce who I'm gonna give out the Patreon membership to, because it's you get a free angel message, you get support and discounts with me. But if you guys also need an angel session today, if you need guidance, I'm doing them for just $24, and you can click on my link in my bio, and we do virtual Zoom or Google Duo meetings. So love and light, beautiful souls, go out there with the power of love. And it is Tuesday. You got to go out there with love and light. Don't react to other people. If you didn't win last time, you're gonna win this time, but go in at it a different mindset, guys. I love you, and I'm in the process of positive change. Remember that. Look at those birds in that origami. I am unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. And those are bluebirds. So bluebirds is another sign from spirit. They're with you. They're bringing you joy. You're about to receive some good news, and just keep working towards the process and work as a team. Work as a team with yourself. Don't work against yourself. Listen to your intuition. Very, very important. Listen to yourself and find the beauty in every day. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. Love and light, beautiful souls.